Air signs, this is your next 6 months collective bonus reading. And then this week, we're going to do your individual next 6 months. So if this doesn't resonate, maybe that one will, and vice versa. All right, let's get your bonus cards drawn. And do remember to take a look at the playlist to see what additional messages. Ooh, I saw the sun. Let's take it. Okay. All right. I like that. Let's see what your moonology is, but do look at the playlist to see what your sun, moon, and rising sign messages might have for you. All right, let's look here. We have, ooh, yeah. New moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. We will take it, right? Yeah, let's take it. Okay. Looked like it wasn't recording. Okay. Okay. So make sure it's recording. Sometimes it just looks weird. It's just you. I know. That's just me. All right. Energy Oracle. You have. Woo! Yeah! My favorite number. Blossoming abundance. And then we have that new moon in Sagittarius. Woohoo! Heck yeah. I like that. Some of you really like gold. Color gold might be your favorite color. Okay. Well, bam. Oh, look at that. Soul healing with a 35. More golden rays of energy. All right. And so we're not looking at any past energy. We got a card flip over already. It looked like it did. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we're just looking at future energy for all 3 rows. Just what's coming towards air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. My rising sign is Gemini. So it's how people see me. Oops, that one looks to be on top. We have Page of Cups. Oh, nice. Judgment, Scorpio energy. Something changing there. And a King of Swords. All right. That's Aquarius energy. All right, let's see what's crossing these. We have Page of Cups on the Page of Cups. How this one jumped out. So I think someone is going to be offering you some type of affection or something. 10 of Swords. Wow, on Judgment. That is 10, 10, 10. Something's done, you guys. Oh, and another 10. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. All right. Air signs Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Page of Cups crossing the Page of Cups communication. This feels like something new. We do have the page here. This is a court card representing a young energy, a young individual, all of the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio kind of energy. This is someone who is open to giving their attention and affection. This could be incoming, it could be coming from 2 different people, or it just could be you talking with someone new. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but this is also, if we see here, the page represents, like I said, all of the suit. And this is the Ace of Cups that they're holding, and that represents all of the suit as well. So this could be your heart's desire. It could be you being really focused on it right now, your heart's desire. So it could be that, just really reiterating what is your heart's desire. Maybe you're thinking about it, possibly. Now, I have, I'm getting several different things from these 4 cards right here. Some of you, someone might be passing, and there is an inheritance here. You know, like the King of Swords is like, to me, I'm seeing a lawyer and some type of inheritance. So that's a very small message for some of you, and my condolences if that's the case. That's a very small percentage of you. All right, so the Judgment card it's a spiritual awakening after something ends. It's being crossed by the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is the end. It, like, you would think the Death card, when you see the Grim Reaper rolling in, it just means transformation, because that's what unaliving is. It's a transformation. It's going from one thing to another. Your body turns to soil, breaks down. It's transformation. So there's something big happening here. That's why we're seeing the Judgment card. It's universal energy. It's coming. It's happening. It's very loud and blaring. You can't miss it. But this is saying it's in something or someone was suffering in some way, unfortunately. And for some of you, they're being called home. That's just what it's saying to me, you guys. But others of you, this is a release of something that wasn't working, wasn't good, and a new beginning. This is a tough combo, but there's some soul healing here, and look at this abundance. Something ends that needed to end, and there's no bringing it back. Even though we do see the Judgment card, and that can be a second chance, it's not feeling that way. You know what I mean? And now we have this King of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. The King of Swords is, it's Aquarius. But this particular, I'm getting a judge feel, a lawyer feeling with this card. And, there's something here with this. This can be an inheritance, this Ten of Pentacles. It's someone leaving a legacy. You might be being put into someone's will here. You might be drafting a will, thinking about your future and your family and where everything goes. There is a very contractual feeling here with these two. You want to make sure people are taken care of, is what I'm seeing. In the event of this, you might be thinking about your own unaliving event and planning and preparing for the future here. I know it sounds grim, doesn't it? But I'm not feeling anything negative here, but it does feel like a transition of some type. I feel like there is some money shifting hands. That's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting. If you are getting a different message, then take that. But there's something, this end of suffering could have something to do with this windfall, this Ten of Pentacles, because this is having everything. Yeah, having all your needs met. Wow. And then some. We see a whole big family there. We'll see if this gets touched on, or if I get more messages regarding that as we go. Air signs. All right, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. What's coming in the next 6 months? It says luck is on your side, so there's something happening here. Definitely something happening here. Wow. Here's a star. Look at that. That's beautiful energy. There we have Aquarius showing up. Got the Eight of Swords. Woo! And the Ten of Wands. Oh my gosh, you got 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Oh, look at all these tens. Oh my gosh, what in the world? And so just because this row came out first, it doesn't mean it's going to happen before this, okay? So just kind of keep an open mind on the energies of this reading. Okay. Does something feel like a heavy burden here? She's got the star in her wand right there. Something is nearing the end. Oh gosh, Nine of Swords. Woo-wee. Six of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so, I'm almost feeling that you got the 8, 9, and 10 of Swords. That's all Gemini energy right there. There is some type of, worry. I mean, this worry gets so bad here for you guys. But eventually it does come to an end. I feel like this is maybe what happens after all of this, hopefully. um, so we have the Star. Let's focus in on that. Your hopes, your dreams, your connection to your higher self, possibilities, knowing that you can really make anything happen if you set your mind to it. Infinite possibilities with the Star, whatever your hopes and dreams are, right? And maybe your hopes and dreams were really small at first. But there is this, oh, Nine of Swords. It's, it's not the best energy. This is like the nightmare card, I call it, because it keeps you up at night, and this could be like negative thinking, negative thoughts, worry, because we have the Eight of Swords here. We do have it. Wow, the 8, 9, and 10 of Swords, you guys. Thank goodness the 10 is here. This has something to do with your hopes and dreams, okay? It definitely has something to do with your hopes and dreams. That intense round and round in your brain, okay? It has something to do with this hope and dream that you're trying to do. And we have this card of value here with the Six of Pentacles and things being fair and things being equal reciprocity, making sure that you are being valued for what you're doing, for what you're giving, what you're putting out there. Are you in a state of receiving now, or are you the giver? Where are you in this scenario? I don't know. There's a lot of worry here and confusion about your self-worth, especially if you're in this, if you were in this needing phase where you're needing help from other people. It could definitely put you in a feeling of inadequacy, like you're not good enough, you're not worthy, you're not valuing, or you don't feel like people value you. The issue, how to fix the Eight of Swords, is to trust your intuition more about situations and things in the future. Can't change the past. What's done is done. If decisions were made that put you in a precarious place and you're over here where this child is trying to receive, that's something you don't have to repeat in the future, right? Then we can bring in a sense of balance. I want to keep going with this. 10 of Wands can be a heavy burden, but this Star here, very important. It's part of our passion. It's part of our hopes and dreams. It's your guiding light. This is you not giving up. You are so close. You have this blossoming abundance, luck on your side, soul healing. It's happening kind of all at once, you guys. You ever seen that movie, Everything All at Once? It's weird, but it's chaotic. But yeah, I think you're holding on to this dream. You're holding on so tight. And you're focused on completing it. And this isn't always a bad energy to be in, but it's not very receptive. Okay? It's not very receptive. You might not even be asking for help when you need it, because I've got this. I'll carry this burden myself. I started this journey. I'm going to finish it. There is this stubbornness that I'm picking up here with these two energies of not trusting anyone to help you. That's what I'm feeling here. And it's that burden, that heaviness, it's showing up here in your mind. Very heavy. and it's affecting because she hasn't made her fortune yet. You know, she's taking these wands that she made to market. So you're very close to getting there, but you're just not willing to ask for help if you needed it, is what I'm seeing there. And so you're just going to struggle and do it all yourself, is what I'm you know, it's very hard-headed. But we do have Sagittarius here and we got it there. So luck is on your side here, believe it or not. You know, and I think that's where this is coming in right here. Something universal is about to break through in this, that it really, I think it sets you up for something really great here. I feel like this energy is kind of before this. I really do. That's how I'm feeling it. But it's kind of all one big soup. You know what I mean? Wow. Holy smokes, you guys. What? Another Ten of Swords. Okay. Four Pentacles. Again. Are y'all getting creeped out here? Five of Swords. I just heard risky business. What? Oh my goodness. What is going on here? You know what? Maybe this is not maybe this is not coming before this. I don't know. What is going on here? Jeez. My nervous laugh. It's not bad. The Ten of Swords is, to me, it's a great card because if you're suffering, it's the best one you want to see, right? It's, you know, oh man, I feel a lot of heaviness in this reading. Oh, the star again, right? Oh my goodness, you guys. What? Three of Swords and the Emperor. Wow. There's that soul healing right there. Whatever this is, even though it's stressing you out, you're following your dream. You know, it started small, but I think you know you have luck on your side. You can feel it. There's something. Look at this. Let me take this in for a second. So we do have the end of suffering here. Again. So it could be that something in your past ended. Okay? It could have had something to do with family. For some of you, that might indicate a divorce. I'm just going to say it. That's what I'm feeling now. Could have been a divorce, or could be like, you know, happening in the next 6 months. I don't know. I hate to say that, but there's some kind of end here. Okay. But it comes up again because, man, did we need it again? It felt like we needed it again. So what I'm feeling with this row is there are multiple endings coming up in this 6-month period, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, but it's end of suffering, okay? So whether you were suffering financially, I think that the end of suffering, I think you're going to be coming into abundance here. We got the Ten of Pentacles. Hello, that's good. Massive improvement in your pentacles. Hold on. Massive improvement in your pentacles. My battery's getting low. And the star coming across this, it's a blessing. You know, this ending is allowing you, or maybe that ending, maybe it's a different ending, it's allowing this dream to come forward, this, what you're meant to do, what you're meant to be. This is what's shining now. It's like when something supernovas, a star, a big giant star, it dies. But when it explodes, it sends out all the seeds of creation. And that's how we come here. So there is this, it's like an ending, but there's a birth, I feel like, happening here. Wow. So you're healing something that you've been holding on to. There's healing here. And it might have something to do with your dream, what you've been working on. This 10 of Wands here. There's definite healing here because that's what the Three of Swords is about. It's about healing. It might be healing your relationship with your resources, money, things that you hold value, things that you give value to that you feel like is worth holding on to. We see healing here in this. Oh. And the Five of Swords and the Emperor. The Five of Swords is taking a risk. You're taking a risk on something. And maybe it's on being this boss energy of being ready to take this. I feel like there's an opportunity here to step into this more powerful Aries Emperor energy. He's ready to go at a moment's notice. You know, he's a risk taker, but the risk here, I don't even really see one. Not like in a bad way. You know what I mean? I feel like this is the energy you're going to be to in this, in your own suffering, because the Emperor takes charge. The Emperor is the Emperor. It's all of the king's men, all the kings, not king's men, but kings combined. It's powerful. It's assertive. It's the boss. It's sovereign. Wow. All right, let's look at the bonus cards. Woo! We have Sun. The golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune. What? We have the star. This ending is a blessing in disguise, whatever it is. Patience, slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. You have luck on your side with whatever this is. Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. You might have to let go of something. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. And Parrot, someone would gossip about your secrets. I'm not even worried about that at all. It's the least. But if you're putting yourself out there and you're getting attention, people are going to talk, but who cares, right? This is a interesting reading here, air signs. Let me know what you think about it. I'm be curious what your weekly reading is going to show for each one. All right, so thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.